Yo, what is up, everyone? It is Rebel Moon Theory here, or you might also know me as the Curly Ray. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm going to be doing a watch along for Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. Um, we are going to be watching the PG-13 version of Rebel Moon Part 1 in preparation of the Rebel Moon training event next week. Which next week is the 1 year anniversary of Rebel Moon Part 2. And I cannot wait to celebrate with you guys. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But just want to say hello to everyone. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And I wanted to go over a few things real quick. Be sure to subscribe to and follow to Zack Snyder's Soul Movement. They've been over there putting in hard work to show representation of Zack Snyder's work and to potentially bring Zack Snyder's DC Universe over on the Netflix platform. And we use hashtag #SellZSJL to Netflix and hashtag #SellSnyderverse to Netflix. And shout out to them. Shout out to Skywalker the Jai. Shout out to Leon of the New Geeks. Shout out to The Good Austin. And W. Necron, who does the Witching Hour. Yes, and please be sure to check them out, please. Then, next week, we have a Rebel Moon Training Day, which is going to be on a Saturday. It's going to be the 1 year anniversary of Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. And on the Rebel Moon Training Day, we are representing Rebel Moon. We are showing engagement for Rebel Moon. We are celebrating the 1 year anniversary of Rebel Moon Part 2. We really want to show Netflix that we have huge support for Rebel Moon, and we want to see more Rebel Moon. And I thought this would be something I would start for you guys. That I thought would be really good. Not only for just Rebel Moon, but for Netflix, because they let Zack Snyder cook this amazing franchise. And let's see. Yeah, so we're going to be doing a watch along for Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. Now, before we start this show, there's something I want to mention to you guys, and it's something that, something I've been seeing online recently is that, I've been going through YouTube, I've been going through, Twitter and Instagram, and I'm just seeing all these Rebel Moon fans, you know, that are like really in the Rebel Moon go out there and like make these amazing posts about Rebel Moon. Like people, some of them will show like what books they got. Some of them will show, some of the cosplays they done, the props they made through 3D printing, and all these amazing things from these Rebel Moon fans. Just fans that are so passionate about this franchise and want to be out there to support Zack Snyder's projects, which includes Rebel Moon. And it warms my heart to see everybody going out there and showing support for Rebel Moon. And I just wanted to say that, y'all, because I really love this franchise, and it just warms my heart to see everybody have this huge passion for Rebel Moon. And I'm loving what you guys are doing out there, and it's absolutely amazing. But before we start, just want to check up everyone, see how everyone's doing. Yo, what's up, Afro Geek? Hope you're doing wonderful. What's up, Jasmine? How are you doing? Yo, what's up, Sin Havoc? How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing a wonderful day. The scribes remember. The scribes always remember. They always remember. I had to become a scribe to start Rebel Moon Theory because I gotta remember everything, even though sometimes I don't. But then I have to remember again. So, yo, shout out to Sin Havoc. Yeah, this is absolutely um really excited to be doing this. Watch along for Rebel Moon Part One, Child of Fire. I'll be honest, I hadn't seen this. I hadn't seen a Child of Fire in a minute because um the director's cuts came out, and when it came to me watching Rebel Moon, I was mostly into the director's cuts. I really love those versions of the movie. Those are not only are those my favorite versions of Rebel Moon, they're actually probably, I believe, might be my favorite films from Zack Snyder. And um and yeah, I really love those versions. But even though I prefer those versions more than the PG-13 versions, I think the PG-13 versions are still pretty good. And I thought it'd be very interesting to check these versions out once again, even when we have the 1 year anniversary of Rebel Moon Part 2 coming up next Saturday. So before we get started, I'm going to give everyone some time to pull up their Netflix accounts and get locked into their zeros and make sure that everyone has their Netflix playing and ready to go. And I will give you guys about 5 minutes. So I will send out a message. I will post something in the chat to let y'all know that I will be ready. So I will give y'all this time to get your Netflixes up and going, and then we should be good to go. Yo, I have returned. I have returned from my duties, and I'm back. I am back, and everyone should be on their Netflixes right now. I'm about to do a countdown. Here we go. All right. I think everyone's good to go. Is Rebel Moon good? Oh, I think you're gonna love it, man. I think you're gonna love it. We are watching Rebel Moon Part One of Child of Fire. This is the PG-13 version of Rebel Moon Part One. There are director's cuts out there. If you're not too pleased with these versions, but you think you might like the director's cuts, um, I definitely recommend checking those out too because those movies, they're really good. You do have more time with the characters, and it is a lot bloodier than these versions. But I am wanting to check out this version because it has been a minute since I've seen this version of a Remote Part One, and I kind of just want to have the experience again of watching these versions after watching the director's cut so much. So it's gonna be fun. Can't wait to watch it with y'all, and we are about to do our countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Which version? Which version do I prefer? I prefer the director's cuts, but I still think these versions aren't really that bad. Man, yo, what's up, Sin Havoc? I have my volume up to 15. Let me know if y'all hear the movie playing, on my side, because I don't want my mic to pick up the my TV over here because it did it on this one stream, and I just don't want it to echo through here. But man, just hearing Jimmy just like tell the story of Rebel Moon it it's really cool, especially in these versions because you don't see this in the director's cuts. It's just like the opening is completely different. Yo, thank you for letting me know, Sin Havoc. Shout out to Sin Havoc, y'all. I'll turn my camera a little bit over here. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm turning my there's my collection. Maybe I need to turn it over here. There we go. You guys might see my bed. I try to make. I was kind of in a rush and had I had to make it up. Always gotta make up your bed. There's Cora. There's Gunner. The rings of Mara. Man, there's the village. If Netflix ever opens up a theme park, I would love for them to build this. I would love for them to have an entire hotel based around the village on the Moon of Vel. You know how cool that would sound? So one of the differences I'm already noticing is the filters. The color filters are different in these versions than they are in the director's cuts. Yeah, we know what you were doing, Cora, when you came back home. For those who've seen the director's cuts, if you know, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's a dreadnought. Hey, better run, ring that bell. They're on their way. The other difference in this scene is that you got music playing in this scene, in this version, but in the director's cut, it does not. It's all silent. Oh, silly me. Hold up. There's something I forgot to put under here. There we go. Man, he don't know. He don't know, but he don't know, dude. Is that a tablet? Is that portrait? Can you like see it clearly? Okay, you can. Oh, another thing. Shout out to Ed. He's going to be in uh Jurassic World Rebirth. So we're going to be seeing Noble in Jurassic World. And Noble just do not care. He don't care at all. And shout out to the 37 people that are currently watching at this moment. Our timestamp is 16 minutes and 25 seconds. I thought about cosplaying as Atticus Noble at one point. Man, Gunner, you're an idiot, bro. Mm-mm-mm. Uh-uh-uh. No, wait, Avril, no. Oh, man. Yo, we play at night. It's absolutely great to see Rebel Moon fans, bro. I've been on YouTube looking up. I actually watched someone like talk about the slag guns in Rebel Moon, like the Imperium rifles, and it was really good. And I really love seeing videos like these. And we need more videos like this. People sharing their passion for Rebel Moon and talking about what they like and wanting to share their theories. Man, I love the design of the scribes. Oh, he getting his staff. Uh-oh. Ooh. Man, y'all wait until y'all see this scene in the director's cut. Ooh, it ain't like this. Yo, what's up, DC all the way? Where we at? We are at 21 minutes and 38 seconds. Oh, and everything. He's like, he didn't stutter. He was like, I want everything. Man, the Imperium troops look so dope. To me, they look a little bit more like just modern, like a more fantastical version of like our modern spec ops uniforms and tactical gear and everything. I think it looks really cool. And obviously Jimmy looks cool. I mean, we get to see him right here. I remember this scene's a bit different too. It's just like the different angles are different in this scene. Oh, Cora definitely knows. She's just sitting back at the moment. Man, watching this when it like first came out, like I watched this during when it first premiered, like the first minute it premiered, I watched it. There's a Jimmy. Oh! It's a Jimmy man. Oh! Man, I hope freaking Nerf or I hope Nerf or some kind of company releases like props of these guns so we can start like going outside and just you know going and out like we're shooting Nerf guns and just shooting each other like you would have the little like plastic little things that would just kind of stick to the it would just stick to your shirt and the body armor and all that like we would back in the day. I thought it was pretty cool they make weapons like those. Oh yeah, y'all talking about the you're talking about the Issa theory. I'm gonna get to that at some point on the channel. I'm definitely gonna be talking about Princess Issa, kind of give you guys what my theory could be about her and who could she actually be? Is she some kind of like being or something like that? But next week I do have a video coming out that's going to talk about Korra on the Rebel Moon Training Day. Jimmy's definitely my favorite character in Rebel Moon. And the dialogue's a little bit, or there's some things in this scene that aren't said in this version that are said in the director's cut. That is a good question, DC all the way. I'm definitely going to get into that in the video that I have planned soon because I definitely want to share. I definitely want to kind of share my thoughts on that. But that is something that's a really good. That's a good theory, DC all the way. This is your fault, Gunnar. Oh, I didn't know he would kill him. Man, y'all are they're hoping for peace when they're not gonna let them live. Oh yeah, the gunner press shot did. But I thought he would kill him. I thought he wouldn't do nothing. I thought he wouldn't do nothing. I want to show y'all something I have actually that I'm surprised I hadn't used yet. I got this notebook. It's a Rebel Moon like notepad. It's like a notebook, and I don't think I've opened this yet. Yeah, I hadn't opened it yet, but I've been wanting to trying to. Yeah, I don't think I've opened this yet. Surprisingly enough, I don't know why I hadn't yet. I may make a short on this book. But yeah, this is a notebook. Yeah, it's just a notebook. Yeah, this is like the front of it. And um yeah, you got like the wolf symbol right here. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm gonna put this back here in the help! Help! Bear help Sam, Cora. Yeah, she knows he's gotta help her. We'll put this back. What did y'all think about the Rebel Moon Bloodline closed beta trailer? What did y'all think about that new trailer that came out for Rebel Moon Bloodline? I should have mentioned that game before I started this stream, or before I started the watch along, because the closed beta is coming out here in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to be playing it a lot when it comes out. And get him. Got him. Oh. Yo, that's gotta hurt. What you gonna do? There's a lot more to this. One say like super a lot more, but it's definitely more violent in the R-rated versions. Oh, you going with Oracle Blade Wielder? Yeah, I'm gonna probably do a stream talking about this trailer. I think I might do like a stream on it, and then maybe like a breakdown video because there was a lot of things in that trailer I needed to check out. But I'm gonna try to do it sometime this week. I may try to do it in the next couple of days. I've just been really busy. And there is Korra's Guardian gun, which yes, the pistol in there is called the Guardian gun. And I know this because this was stated in the Rebel Moon Child of Fire guide, which is a website you can go on. It's like a whole guide, and you got like 3D images, like 3D moving images of some of like 3D moving images of the Guardian gun, the Dreadnought, some of the vehicles. I know I'm talking a little bit fast, but this is a lot of things that you know to check out with Rebel Moon. Of lore. Oh, Hey yo, we play at night. If there's actually a Super Evo Megacorp, the developers of Rebel Moon Bloodline have their own Discord server. They have a section where um for Rebel Moon fans where they can talk about Rebel Moon. Even though it's based around Rebel Moon Bloodline, there's still people in there that talk about Rebel Moon. I'm in there, so I will uh you should definitely go to, I think the link to their Discord server is on their Twitter page. If not, you may need to look it up. But yeah, they do have a Discord server and they have a section where people can talk about Rebel Moon. And they also share updates for Rebel Moon Bloodline as well. Hold up, I need to use the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back real quick. Hang on tight. I have returned. I have returned. And the blast. Like the sound of the guns in this movie are like crazy good. I think what's really cool about these versions too is that you got like these outlines of telling you like the locations where they're at, like which planets they're going to. That is one thing that I really love about this. That's one thing I really love about this version, or about these versions of the movie. Oh, yeah, there's a Hawkshaws. Vidica. Yo, Ben Affleck may be in Rebel Moon. Ben Affleck might be in Rebel Moon. Or even Ezra Miller. Or Henry Cavill. Or Gal Gadot. Uh-oh. Like the Cyberverse? The Cyberverse is for sale. Sells the show to Netflix, sells Cyberverse to Netflix. Oh. Oh. Threw him on the table. Yeah, he running off. We are currently on 52 minutes and 16 seconds as our timestamp. Pew, 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 pew. I want these guns, bro. I want them to make like some props you can buy. Which they did show them at San Diego Comic Con last year. And the music is fire too. Pew pew. There's Kai. There's Green Arrow. Green Arrow, the Snyderverse. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting him to betray them first watching this. Something else too. I saw a lot of people, even when Rebel Moon first came out. I saw some people make like Rebel Moon ships in Starfield, which I've played, but I hadn't beat it yet. I never beat it. But I've been meaning to go back and play it. I've just been really busy. And there's a dreadnought. And this scene is a little bit different in the director's cut. They're on New Woody. And yo, shout out to Skywalker the Jedi. been out there killing it. He has given us hope for DC and the Cyberverse. Hashtag sells the show to Netflix and hashtag sells Cyberverse to Netflix. Man, you've been putting in work. Shout out to Skywalker the Jedi, y'all. Shout out to him. And here's Tarek. Man, the score in this scene is it's my favorite. It's like my favorite like theme in this movie where he's like flying the Bennu. It goes so hard. And there's Ray Porter. There's Darkseid, y'all. Here we go. Yeah. Rebel Moon Day, y'all. The 1 year anniversary of Rebel Moon Part 2 is coming up. Can't wait. Is next Saturday. It's going to be on a Saturday where some of us may not have to work. Some do, but um man, it's going to be lit. Bro, we need I was thinking about that. We need more like Rebel Moon Funko Pops. Like we need some of the Blackses, the Scribes, the Bennu. Um I would love for them to make one with the Imperium troops, the walkers, the drop ships, the dreadnought. Uh what else? The Scribes. I would love one with Jimmy where he has like where he's holding his antlers and fighting against the troops. I would love for him to have that too, unless if they're sticking with all the marketing for the PG-13 versions. If it's just him like pushing down the troops, that's perfectly cool too. But we need some more Funko Pops, more shirts. Uh, yo, I'm really wondering when Rebel Moon 3 is going to get announced. Man, Rebel Moon 3 and 4 is going to be lit. Here we go. Yeah, flam. Hope they announce 3 and 4 when the game comes out. Yo, I think it's going to be announced soon. I think it'll get announced soon. Zack Snyder is working on Brawler and the LAPD movie for Netflix. And those movies are going to be lit. But I also do believe they could, may be doing ZSJL in 2 and 3 soon too. The Benu, yo, I'm telling you, Sinavik, Benu is amazing. Yo, everyone's just ducking in chorus, just like raise their hand, like she knows they ain't gonna harm her. Wonder Woman Nemesis Con will come out. I think they said something about it being complete. I think Gail Simone said it was almost done or something. I'll have to go back and look, but maybe they'll announce the comic on the trending day. You may not know. I'm ready for that comic to come out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's dead. He's definitely dead. Daggest. There's Nemesis. Man, I love that hat. That hat is literally a character in this movie. Nemesis is probably my second favorite character. I love her Orcus steel blades. They look really cool. Yeah, the color filters are definitely different in the director's cuts than this version. Oh, bring it on. Yo. And she sliced through that. And she did. The visuals in this movie are incredible. They look at the planets. Oh yeah, you're talking about the VR. You talking about the sandbox VR? I've been I've been meaning to go to one of those. I want to go to one of those so bad, but I hadn't got the chance to, unfortunately. But I need to though. I still got my Oculus Rift. I'm saving it just in case if they release a VR Rebel Moon VR game on Steam or on PC. There's Issa. I'm kind of thirsty. I'm gonna go grab me something to drink real quick. I'll be right back. I am back. And yeah, I got some ocean spray because I ran out of plastic cups and my dishes are from somewhere else, but I'll be drinking out of this tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, Rebel Moon on Roblox, bro. That game mode was it was so fun. So fun. Like it's really fun. And they actually, if you remember in the Netflix Next World Plaza, it would be on the top like left of the whole map range, but now they kind of moved it over to the right of the plaza, kind of next to the One Piece area. Now it's just like it's in this little like rocky ground, and you got Jimmy standing on top of like on one of the signs, and then you like go straight down into the Imperium dropship. It's really cool. Now they're on Pollux. Man, I wake him up. We are approaching 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 27 seconds. And there's a dreadnought. Oh dear. And the fact that he's still alive, he's just paralyzed and he cannot move. I love that little King Levitica makes. He's like, it's like a meme. Here comes the blood axes. And shout out to the 48 people that are currently watching. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too, bro. We need more Rebel Moon. That's why I'm doing all these training events. It's just, not only just to celebrate, but to, but to literally continue to show that Netflix, hey, we're rocking out with Rebel Moon. We want more Rebel Moon. Everyone's rocking out with it. And y'all read House of the Blood Axe. Really good comic. And shout out to Ray Fisher. Not only Darian Blacks, but our cyborg. Milius. Y'all think Henry Cavill could be a villain in Rebel Moon? Or could y'all see him being a Han Solo type character? I could see him being a villain. In this scene, you can see how Noble doesn't even care about King Leviticus culture, where he doesn't care about his language. He wants him to speak English, basically. Hashtag Cavill shot first. I'm confused in Havoc. What does that mean? I think this might have been something I missed. I'll be honest with you guys. I've never seen any of the Mission Impossibles. I'm sorry, y'all. I know Sin Havoc's gonna. I know he's gonna put me under pressure for not keeping up with a lot of movies, like you might do with me in Bad Dam. But I've actually never seen any of the Mission Impossibles. But I have seen Star Wars. I've seen Predator. I've seen Alien. I've seen Spaceballs. Yep. I know Sin Havoc. I know. I've seen both Top Gun. I've seen both the Top Gun movies. I've also seen all the Terminators. Gondoval. They're on Gondoval. Oh, okay. Okay. I gotcha. I got you, Sin Havoc. Mike vs. Forever. Mikey was right. Mikey was right, y'all. Sin Havoc, check your DM. Oh, yo, this scene right here, they're firing. Hey, listen along for the Seneschal. I actually did not think about that. That is something that, that might actually be something I'll do on Rebel Moon Theory in the future. Yeah, I recently finished all of Stranger Things. I caught up with that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. The Jimmies, bro. The Jimmies were the origin of the Jimmies was incredible. You had the Jimmy's name in the Seneschal. I gotta look him up. I can't believe I gotta look him up. Okay. Bartholomew. Bartholomew. Yeah, Bartholomew. That was his name. Yeah, it was Bartholomew. They're approaching 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 21 seconds. He did. Oh, you got him. Ooh. Yo, that would be crazy if they like got to find Bartholomew. That would be dope. Seeing Bartholomew in live action, or even in animated, or in the comic book. Monder, you got him. Here we go. Here's the fight. I'm going to put my ocean spray back in the fridge real quick. Yo, Core is Core is breaking Noble right now. Ooh, stabbed him in the stomach, or right in the chest. Oh, Okay. Um, I just lost. I just lost connection on my desktop. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna add myself back and see if it. Okay, it's not even picking up on my. It's not picking up on my desktop. So I'll have to talk to the rest of the stream through my phone, unfortunately. We had just entered towards the end of the movie. We're on 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 55 seconds. We have Jimmy out in the fields. See, Snowball knocked out. And there's Belisarius. He is waiting. There he is. Oh, he's knocked out. Yo, that is it for Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. Um, I'm gonna give you guys kind of like my reaction to watching this, or my thoughts of going back and watching, this version of the movie compared to the director's cut. Um, Man, there were some differences I could definitely tell, from just watching this version again when it comes to like the color grading, you know, the visuals when it comes to like the violence, because it's a lot more bloody in the director's cuts. Um, you do have more time with the characters in the director's cuts than you do in these versions, and these versions, even though I do prefer the director's cuts over the PG-13 versions, I still think these versions of the movie are still good, and I can't wait to go back and check out Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver, next week, which I will be doing a watch along on that here on Rebel Moon Theory next week to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. Just want to thank everyone that tuned in for today. Fortunately, I had some technical difficulties at the very end. Had a wonderful time having talks with you guys, you know, talking about Rebel Moon, and just, for everyone sharing their passion for Rebel Moon. It's just something that really warms my heart. And to see everybody that is really, huge into supporting this franchise, you guys are definitely amazing. And I cannot wait to check out more Red Moon with y'all. I cannot wait to rock out with you guys next Saturday on the 1 year anniversary of Red Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. It is going to be amazing. And you guys have a wonderful night. I will see you guys then. You guys have a good one.